Welcome back to the show. Here's our preview of the volleyball team. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, being that you just joined the athletics department family in December, we've not had the time to sit down to talk with you yet, and we do this for all first-timers on the show. We'd like to give you a chance to talk about yourself, your career, the stops you've made along the way, and your journey to UNCP.
Okay. Well, I started off as a graduate assistant at Western Carolina University, and I was there for 2 seasons working with the program and pretty much served as the second assistant coach while earning my master's degree. And then after graduation that spring, I was fortunate enough to get hired as a head coach at Trinidad State Junior College and was there for 6 years. And I was challenged with rebuilding the program there and learned a whole lot about who I was as a head coach in my first opportunity to lead a program, and just kind of built it from the ground up. And then was fortunate enough to get hired here at UNCP in January, and super excited to be here.
Since you've had the entire spring season to work with the veterans on your team, who are some of the players that you feel will make an immediate impact on the court, and who are you anticipating to do the same among your newcomers?
Well, we actually had a really good, strong spring season. We competed well, and I expect all of our returners to be able to make an impact for us this fall. But players in specific, Nicole Matthews is one of our top athletes. We're going to be looking to her to lead us on and off the court, score a lot of points for us. Cecilia Brandon, of course, as well. And Caroline Pridgeon has just really stepped up her game, both on the middle and the right side position for us. And then as far as returners, we brought in a couple junior college transfers who are going to make an impact for us right away. Alicia Paplau and Brittany Jefferson. Alicia will be setting for us. Brittany will be playing in the middle, and then we hope to use Bailey Jones in the setting position as well. So really well-rounded group, and things are going well so far this fall.
This is one of the largest rosters the volleyball team has sported in several years. So how important has it been for you to establish depth on your bench, and how much do you anticipate the leadership of your 2 seniors impacting the season ahead?
It was very important to me to have depth on the roster. Number 1, for injury purposes, and number 2, we want to compete in practice every single day. If we expect to compete in games, then we need to have competitive situations in practice. And having 16 on the roster, we have the chance to do so every single day, and we want to practice like we want to play every day. And so that was something that's really important to me, and I want to continue to have a large roster here at UNCP. As far as seniors go, I mean, Nicole and Cecilia will definitely be filling that leadership role for us. They've done a great job so far. They do a good job of getting the girls fired up and ready to go every practice, and they've also done a good job of keeping everyone level-headed and understanding what they need to do to help the team be successful.
What are some of the goals you've set for your team, and what are some of the other expectations you have in your first year with the Braves?
Well, the ultimate goal is to win a championship, but we understand that this is going to be a rebuilding year. And as a team, we've set goals to make the Peach Belt tournament this year, which last year they did not. And so that's one of our goals. And we also are hoping to finish in the top half of the conference. And if we do that, we will qualify for the PBC tournament. And then we've also set academic goals. We want to increase our team GPA. It's not where it should have been in the spring, and so we're going to work a little harder in the classroom. Expectations as a coach, I mean, I had those goals in mind as well. I've set some match goals for the team that are going to help us accomplish those team goals. And it's my goal to at least have a 500 record this year as well. So.
Since we are previewing the season in this episode, let's dive into your schedule. You play in a tournament at Newberry to open your season. Then you have a tri-match at Wingate, followed by another tournament in Florida before you're home to host your home opener in PBC action against USC Aiken. What are you expecting to see from those 10 games leading into league play, and how much will this type of play prepare you for conference competition?
We scheduled really tough this year. The Newberry tournament is going to be great because we're going to be playing against some regional teams within the SAC and Conference Carolinas, and it'll be a really good test for us to see where we are within the region. But I think that we ought to be able to do well at the Newberry tournament. The tri-match at Wingate will be a challenge for us, but it'll really help us see where we're at as a team and how tough we are. Wingate was picked to finish in the top 25. Erskine was picked to win the Conference Carolinas this year, so that's going to be a tough tri-match for us. But hopefully the girls are ready for a challenge and ready to compete at a high level. And then with the Eckerd College Classic in Florida, I'm not really sure what to expect because it's a group of schools that I don't know a whole lot about. But, hopefully we should be able to go down and compete well in it.
Thank you so much for being on the show, Coach, and we look forward to having you on later in the season.
Thank you.
We're going to take our final break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking cross country with head coach Peter Ormsby, so stay tuned.